Hey guys, it's Laurie. In this video, I'm going to show you my late fall and winter candle hauls from Yankee Candle Company. I think the last place I left off, I had shown you when I got Cranberry Pear and Berrylicious and November Rain. So since then, they had another release. It was kind of weird that the way that things were released this fall, since they had ginger pumpkin or pumpkin ginger bark and apple spice released a little bit later. So I did end up picking up apple spice when it was released wide, and I was very excited about this because of the fact that it has a donut on the front, and I just love donuts. So I had high hopes for this one, and unfortunately, to me, it smells almost exactly like apple pumpkin. I really don't understand why this could not have smelled different. Like, I was hoping that it was going to be like Bath & Body Works cider donut, but it's not. I really smell that same, like the exact same spices that apple pumpkin has in it. So yeah, that's kind of a disappointment. I'm not a huge fan of Yankee's apple pumpkin. I like Bath & Body Works pumpkin apple a lot better. So, but I mean, it's not offensive or anything. I'll be able to burn it and just probably enjoy the looks of it. I did pick up some tarts, a couple of tarts in the pumpkin ginger bark, but I figured that it was going to smell exactly the same as the Pure Radiance ginger pumpkin, which I got a medium. I had purchased a medium jar in that, and so I just got 2 tarts, and yeah, to me it smells just like ginger pumpkin, which smells just like Harvest Welcome. So again, with the repackages, kind of a disappointment. And yeah, I just wasn't that crazy about the pumpkin ginger bark, so I did not end up getting a candle in that. Okay, so next, I did try all of the new holiday scents in the regular lineup. I'll start with the ones that I just have tarts in. So I got Magical Frosted Forest, which this one was in that, I forget, it was like some kind of snow globe collection or something last year. And to me, it just smells like some variation of balsam and cedar, maybe. There's like more, it smells somewhere between balsam and cedar and mistletoe for me. Because I think mistletoe has like a currant, like a red currant smell to it. And I get a little bit of that with this. But I also get that, the scent, like with balsam and cedar. It's, for me, I have this weird thing where a lot of the balsam scents, especially from Yankee, smell like peanut shells to me, and I get that from this. So, and I know that sounds weird, and I've asked other people if they they smell that, and they don't. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but to me, it was not different enough to get that one. And then I also got tarts in. I actually got tarts in all of these before I purchased the candles, I believe, but there were a couple that I, well, maybe not. Oh, you know what? I forgot another fall one that I meant to do. Sorry. I did pick up Luscious Plum. I did not melt this until recently, and I was like, oh wow, I actually really like this. So I went on the website and I was going to look at the 2-wick tumbler and they were sold out for a while. It looks like it's back in stock, but I think I may pick this one up. It should go on sale for the semi-annual sale, so I'll probably pick this one up then. But just very nice. It's a very like elegant, fruity kind of scent that's not, well, it to me it's more like perfumey than it is fruity. So I like this one quite a bit. Okay, the other fall one that I got that I forgot to mention is I went ahead and purchased chocolate layer cake. I do have this in the regular size or the smaller tumbler from when it came out in the dessert collection, and that one to me, it smelled a little bit like feet. It had this weird kind of like sweaty feet smell to it. But I kept hearing such great things about this, and that one's actually in the smaller tumblers in the old wax or the marbled wax. So I wanted to try it in the smooth wax to see if maybe it was better, and I think it is quite a bit better here. So yeah, and it just looks so delicious. I mean, yum. I don't know what's going on. Like, I've really been into chocolate scents lately. I don't know if it's like, I used to find they were very artificial, and I don't know if it's that the oils are getting better. They smell less like dirt than they used to, or I don't know if it's just me. Okay, another one. I'll go ahead and talk about this one because I had a tart in this, and I heard that people were saying that it was very light in the jar candle. When I melted the tart, I was like very surprised and blown away by how good it smelled, and it was fairly strong. I could smell it in my living room, which is the biggest room in my house, and yeah, so I really enjoyed this scent. It is kind of a sugary vanilla type scent with like a hint of, I mean, there's the musk in there. It's pretty. I really like this scent. I hope it does well. This is the marbled wax. So, but I hope that this does well. I think this is going to be fine. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, along with that, I had purchased, this is okay, I guess this is the last of the tumblers that I have, so I'll do this one next. So Candy Cane Lane, as soon as I heard and saw that this one was coming out, you know, definitely had to have it. And so, I don't know. I don't think that it really smells that different from North Pole or Peppermint Bark or any of those. And the sad thing is, like, this year I'm just finding that I'm really not enjoying peppermint scents at all. Like last year I remember going through a phase where I just absolutely loved them and I had to have peppermint all the time for a while, but this year I'm like, these peppermints are coming across as somewhat artificial to me. So yeah, and this does kind of have a little bit of a chocolate note to it to me. It, like, if they made this green, I think they could have called it mint chocolate and people would have believed it. In fact, I should have pulled out my Merry Mint to do a side-by-side comparison, because my guess is that it's pretty similar to Merry Mint. Okay, then next up, I'll talk about this line, the Walking in a Winter Wonderland line. So this one, I ordered this one without having smelled it, and just because I loved the label. This is beautiful. I want to be there right now, and love the fact that there's like these glittery snowflakes etched into the glass. And And I do have to say that I really do like the scent on this one. This, I don't get peanut shells from this one. And I think that's because this has, it smells like there's a citrus in there, like orange, maybe. Along with whatever green note that is. I'm not sure if it's balsam or spruce or pine. I'm not that good at telling the difference between those. But, so yeah, I really like the scent. But this thing is such a slow burner. It's ridiculous. The first time I lit this, I had it going for hours. It was going for probably like 6 hours, and it never quite got a full wax pool. Yesterday, and like the wick is not drowning or anything. You can see it has a nice, like it really has a nice flame on it, and it's getting a mushroom top. So then yesterday, I lit it up again yesterday morning, and I had this thing going all day from like, I think it was like, I got up at like 7:30 maybe, and I had this going until, what time did I go to bed? It was like 11:30. Still had not reached a full wax pool. I have tried putting the Alumilid on it. Doesn't really seem to be helping all that much. Yeah, so this is really aggravating. This makes me angry and makes me not want to buy any more of Yankee's large jars. It's ridiculous what you go through to get a nice burn from them. And I don't want to foil this thing because why would I want to cover up the pretty label? So that's frustrating. Okay, the other one I got from that line, because after I purchased this, I got my winter catalog in, and like I said, I know I've said this before, but I don't have a Yankee candle by me anymore. The closest one is in, I either have to go up to Shreveport, which is like 3.5 hours, or Houston, which is 3.5 hours. So, yeah, so I'm basically relying on Bed Bath & Beyond and Hallmark to smell some of these things, and in some cases I'm taking a chance. Oh, and then the catalog, which I'm going to go off on a tangent for a minute here, but I noticed like in the catalog, they don't give you scratch and sniffs with all the new scents, and that bugs me, because like why wouldn't you do that? So the last time that I placed an order, I actually got prompted to do a survey, and I completed the survey, and in the comments, I wrote that in there. Because there's a lot of us who don't live by a Yankee, so we don't know what these things smell like. But anyway, I did notice now in the next catalog that I got, it had scratch and sniffs for all the scents that it didn't have in the last one. So it's probably coincidence, but yeah, they need to do that. Okay, so I ended up getting Snow is Glistening because this is one that I did get. They did have a scratch and sniff for it in the catalog, and this one smelled really, really good. It's pretty. It's like a clean, powdery, yet cozy kind of scent. It's like if you've smelled Snow and Love, it's kind of similar, but it doesn't have that like musky, like that warm, like woody kind of scent that Snow and Love has. Yeah, this is much more fabric softener, but it's not your typical, like it's different from any of the other like fabric softener smells that they've done. So I like that one, but again, this one was, I think, a pretty slow burn. So, and on these, I did take advantage of the, when they had the quote-unquote glitch, where you could do the buy two, get two, and the $45 off, or $20 off a $45 purchase. Okay, and, okay, I guess I'll show the Pure Radiance next. So I got this one. This is Winter, and this is what it looks like. I'm actually not a fan of this scent. It's too, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say like too ozone for me. It's just not my thing. I'm detecting a lot of citrus in this, like it's very cool citrus. Maybe there's some like juniper and citrus in here, or eucalyptus and citrus. I'm not a fan of this one. I think I'm going to put this one aside, and in the spring, I'm going to try to make a trip to a Yankee store, because I have a bunch of Yankee candles that I want to exchange, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming out this year that that I'm going to want. So like I think there's like the cotton candy, white chocolate apple, what else was there? And then the new spring ones, which I've actually had a chance to smell, and I'll talk about in another video. So I'm going to bring this one to exchange. And then my boyfriend, a couple years ago, I got, Derek and I bought his mom a balsam and cedar candle. And so this year, when he went to go visit for Thanksgiving, he came back with it. She didn't like it, so she just said, keep it. So that one I'm probably going to exchange also. Okay, and then the other Pure Radiance I got was the sugared vanilla, which I had never smelled before, but I figured that I would like. And this is, yeah, less gourmand. It's a very rich vanilla scent, and it's less gourmand than other vanillas. There's like a little bit of a perfumey kind of scent to it. It's decent. I'm not crazy about it. The other thing is, like, I know that they changed the vase style whenever they changed the wick, but I wish they would just go back to the smooth vase. I don't like this, I don't like the texture on here that much. I don't think it looks as classy. So I wish they would go back to that. Don't want to forget about this one. Oh no, there's another one hiding down here. Okay, so this is another one I had purchased a tart in. It's Winter Garden. Love the label on this one. And the tart I actually couldn't really smell. And the first time I burned this, I didn't get a good smell from it. But the next time I put it in the bedroom, and I was trying to figure out what this smells like. To me, it is very similar to red apple wreath. I definitely get apple in this scent. It is a little bit cooler of a fragrance than red apple wreath, but it's very, very similar. So that's kind of disappointing. I'm kind of burnt out on that red apple wreath. I used to love it, but that's okay. Like I said, I'll try to get through that one pretty quickly. And then these two, I fell in love with the look of these when I saw them online. And this is in the Woodland Snow collection. So this is Snow Dusted Woods. And look at this. These jars are absolutely beautiful. Here's the lid. And so this is Snow Dusted Woods. Oh, and I love this scent. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely like a woodsy greenery scent with like a coolness to it. And it's really pretty when it burns. I love these tall pillars. So this one is, this one's a big winner for me. I love it. And of course, like, they burn really well. And then I also got flurries. And that's what this looks like. Again, very, very pretty. This one I'm not as crazy about. It's kind of got that, like, that cool citrusy scent similar to winter. It's not, it's a little bit better. But I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm probably going to put this away and save it for another year because I think that, like, I'm kind of burnt out on these types of scents right now. because I've been burning them a lot this month. So I'm hoping that next year when I pull this out, I'll, you know, like it a little bit better. Yeah, it's very hard to describe what that is. Again, I think there's probably like some juniper and eucalyptus in that one. Let me see real quick. No, this one is definitely cooler. Okay, and then finally, I was very, very excited to find this because when I saw people showing it online, I really wanted to try it. But I had to, it popped up at Marshall's, and it is the Barbarian pretzel in the World Journeys collection. So, and yeah, they only had the medium-sized tumbler, and it's, God, it was still like $10, which is crazy, but that's fine because I really wanted to try it. And I've kind of been thinking that like the World Journeys line is a lot more like marketing, because like there's so many that have had just amazing names, but they didn't really smell that great. The Alaskan Northern Lights was one. There's like some Arctic Glacier one out right now that like has no cold scent whatsoever. And then, yeah, there is a, what is it? I do want to try the Belgian waffle one. That one is pretty intriguing to me because I just love that kind of thing. But I was hoping to find that one at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but it just hasn't popped up. But anyway, about Barbarian pretzel. This is so interesting. It's, wow, it's different from anything I've smelled before. There's definitely like a saltiness to this, and it almost smells like a saltine cracker on steroids. Yeah, I get saltine cracker from this, but it makes my mouth water to smell this. Oh man, this is good. I love this one. So yeah, I would recommend picking this one up if you are into like gourmand scents, just to give it a try, because yum. So, okay guys, well that is it, probably until the semi-annual sale. I don't know, I'm probably going to try to get, like I said, the Luscious Plum tumbler, 2-wick tumbler. I might get another cranberry pear 2-wick tumbler, and who knows what other kind of random stuff is going to be popping up on the website at that time. I'm kind of hoping that, I guess, you know, when I discovered these, it made me think of the, there was like a sea life collection that was kind of a similar style in the spring. It had like 3 different scents. And I'm kind of wishing that I had tried those. I'm kind of hoping those will make an appearance again. Maybe they had some leftovers. I don't know, but anyway, we will see. And also, I'm going to have a video that I'm pretty excited to share with you. I did manage to get some Yankee candles in from the new UK spring line, which I had to get them off of eBay, but like I wanted them so badly because of the scents that they are. So I did go ahead and you know, feed the evil YouTube scalpers or whatever. Not YouTube, eBay scalpers, but I think they're going to be worth it. So stay tuned for that video, and thank you for watching. Bye.